Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Kicking It with Kisha and KC. Allow me to reintroduce ourselves. Sitting across from me is the one that reigns from Dexter, loves romance and fine dining. That would be Kisha. Round of applause for Kisha. And then myself, no stranger to the mic, the one you've been looking for all your life. I am KC. How have you been?
I've been good. How are you?
I'm okay. I can't complain. Just want to let everybody know that today's show is being brought to you by our mother and father, because without them, we would not be here. So, Kicking It with Kisha and KC is back, and we are on an all-new platform. We are over here on 7 Mile Radio, child. Y'all know how I feel about 7 Mile. For real.
Precisely.
For real.
Precisely.
Okay, I don't know I don't even like driving down 7 Mile.
Wow.
However, we here. And I just want to let everybody introduce. Oh, let me introduce you.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Please forgive me.
No, I'm just.
Jay. Normally we are with Jay with Nigga News. However, he set this episode out. We'll catch up to him later. But we do have another co-host.
Well, yeah, I'm the engineer
Yeah.
for the show. I'm
Engineer.
the engineer, but I will
Not a
chime in.
co-host.
Yeah, I will
Not
chime
a
in.
My bad.
No, you good.
My bad.
I will chime in from time to time. Everybody, I'm the house janitor here at 7 Mile Radio. Everybody knows me. I tend to sweep up and stuff, and push buttons and turn lights on and all of that.
I appreciate you. I'm sorry. He is our engineer. Thank you for the correction. So what's been going on since the last time I seen you, Kisha? A lot has been going on.
You gonna keep your mask on?
Yeah, because I don't want the smoke to bother me.
Oh,
No, y'all do y'all thing.
it ain't even lit.
It ain't even lit.
It's still in the
Well, see,
air,
she-
and I
you see-
have asthma.
I got asthma too. See, this corrected my asthma. I ain't had an asthma attack since I started smoking, but yep.
Yeah, the smoke don't bother me.
Well, it bothered me. So y'all do y'all thing. You know me.
All right,
So let's unpack. Let's get right into the show.
let's get right into it.
So, yeah, I know you wanted to touch on a bunch of killings going on
I
around the
know
city
we
of
were
Detroit.
talking about a lot of the violence that was happening here. I just felt like, my God, what's going on? Every time my little notifications pop up, is the 17-year-old, was he 17, that killed the Lyft driver, shot her in the head?
19.
I know he was
yeah.
19.
Yeah.
And
17-year-old was the girl who was found on the freeway.
on the freeway, and it's like, now when you see what's happening, the people that are doing the killings are younger. And is it because everybody, they out here popping these perks and pills and drinking lean, and is it altering, what I'm saying, how they see things? Or I don't know. It's no respect for human life anymore. And it's like, where is that coming from? People not teaching their kids how to deal with conflict resolution. These guys get upset and they killing the girls, and it's like, learn how to deal with
Rejection.
that rejection. Yeah.
Man.
Not even just rejection from
Right.
girls, just rejection with
life.
anything
In life,
Yeah.
period.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting
How to
their way. These
cope.
are people that the kids are there, you said, spoiled, combined with the lack of being instilled with the right morals and principles. You know what I mean? So now they get out there in the world, and it's like, but see, what that comes from, I believe, as well, is the way that the system is, the society is designed right now, where you remember back when we were younger, the teachers used to be able to paddle us in school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when they took that away, and
got
I'm not saying that
paddled.
was right all the time, right? But at the same time, when they took that ability away, following that was them taking the parents' ability away from the discipline of the kids. When they introduced CPS,
Well, I wish somebody would have took that away from Carol, because let me tell you, shoot, Carol tossed some ass up.
but that's the reason. But that was part of the reason why we turned out the way that we did, because we did have a little bit more I'll just say strict values, and still we were more disciplined. You know, and now when the laws got to the point where you'll prosecute or punish the parent for disciplining the child. Now the child running rapid in the home, he got no structure. Now they get out there and get of teenage age or even grown, and you know they got no blueprint on how to be.
Right.
Exactly. And that's the thing. No blueprint.
All that.
Nobody's teaching them how to deal with life.
Babying, coddling these kids.
And then when they get out here and something real happen, they don't know how to handle it.
That's precisely what happened. That was a show. I can't remember what the topic was, but the girls, the lady that was sitting here, her son called in and said, you know, Mama, like, you know, you sheltered me, but I mean, you raised me right, but you sheltered me from so many things to the point that when I became a grown man, I was unprepared for a lot of things that I should have experienced and been, you know, better at, sharper at that age. You know what I mean? So you protected me to the point where it hindered me in a way. You know what I mean? So
even with these girls, you know, with these, you know, you need to teach your daughters how to, with these mouths, how to not steady provoke someone.
listen, this is another tragedy that happened in the city, right? With the mother and the daughter.
Yes, that was so unfortunate.
You see what I'm saying?
I looked at that from the mother's angle and from the daughter's angle.
Enlighten me, what happened?
Okay, so what happened was, this is over in the University District, and it was reported that a mother had been killed. She had been stabbed multiple times, and the daughter had been arrested. That was the last thing I heard about it.
Okay.
And I'll tell you something else I heard about it. That the daughter also had wounds on her on herself as well.
Oh wow.
So
it's
evidently
alleged,
it was a fight going
It's a
on.
possibility that it was self-defense by the daughter. You know what I mean? So that's what people are. That's what the narrative was put out there. So, but it's unfortunate that whatever that was, however it happened between a mother and a daughter,
That it had to
That
get
it
to
even
that.
comes to that.
Yeah.
I couldn't
And-
imagine.
Yeah, and I can remember growing up, like I had friends and they would fight their mother. I can't see
Man.
myself doing that. I really couldn't. To fight your mother?
Mama
you
Sandra
had
would
disagreements,
beat
but
my
you ain't gonna
ass.
fight your mama.
Yeah.
That's just,
Yeah.
Regardless of how mad my mother made me, I don't think I could ever put my hands on her.
I used to run from my mama, hide under the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Hide
Like,
under the bed.
Yeah.
But
I tell
turn around
people-
and try and swing on her.
I tell people all the time, I'm not afraid of too many things, but one thing that I
It would have
am
been rest
afraid
in
of
peace, Keisha. No.
is my mother.
Right.
But I also love and respect her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You do have some mothers though that raise they children like they fight them like it's a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't imagine because we didn't go through that, but some people had that perception like that's normal. Man, my mom used to fight all the time.
Yeah.
Like what?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
Very unfortunate.
but the young lady, like, you don't know the situation that was going on in the home.
Right.
It could have been a situation where the mother was abusive and she just got tired of it. The young lady did. It could have been a situation where she pulled a knife on the mama first, and the mother said, "I'm gonna get you before you get me." But in the end, the mother got.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't know. We
You
don't
know?
know
We
the
don't
actual
know.
So no, they
situation.
haven't
It's just
come out with that
it's just
yet.
alleged that it's a possibility that it was self-defense because the daughter had
Right.
stab wounds on her as well. We don't know if those stab wounds came from her injuring herself while she was, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. A mother and a daughter when you think about them going through something that horrific.
And then it gets bigger than that simply
regardless of the
because
cause.
what about her? Now she got to deal with her family. People gonna be holding malicious thoughts toward her. They're gonna be so mad at her, and then on top of that, she got to look at it like I killed my mom. She gonna think about the good times that they had, and she probably gonna look at it like I still can't believe I killed my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be weighing on her conscience.
Of course. How could it not?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. That's devastating. I feel for her, the family, the mother, whatever it, led them there. It's when I used to work with someone and her son killed her. And it's unfortunate, and they had a good relationship, so you never know what triggers people to do the things that they do, and then to have that loss of life. Yeah.
People need to start putting more love in their heart.
Loving their heart, loving their children. Right now, technology is raising our children. Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Roblox, the iPhones, everybody is now just people talk phone in the face all day.
Yeah.
You see people you see people out on dates.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them at the table on the phone,
Yeah.
Scrolling.
Yeah.
Can't even eat.
Social media has
Ruin.
ruined people's ability to socialize.
Mm-hmm.
It's only through like I can't wait to get to Facebook and
Yeah.
socialize through words and
It's called
You know,
social
that
media, but it's killing people's abilities to
It's,
socialize.
it's a social handicap.
Whole
That's what
social
it really
handicap.
is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we'll be able to collect some disability for it. Because I'm telling you, it is rampant.
right.
And okay, so one thing I want to discuss that was on social media was Jalen Rose and his sister.
I did what I saw part of that
Uh-huh.
video.
Jalen Rose is cool as a fan. Cool
Ain't
as a
said
fan.
a word the whole time.
And speaking of sister, happy birthday to my sister Sharita. Today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to her. But Jalen Rose and his sister. Here she was in the mom's house and came in. Jalen Rose and the realtor came in, and they were walking through the house. I guess like maybe appraising it or whatever.
Okay.
And his sister went on live and just started talking about him, ranting and raving. Leave my mother's home. Da 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 da. Get out. Don't touch her things. Blah 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 blah.
I saw part of that. Yeah.
Yes. Now.
She was trying to make it seem like he was doing her bold.
Yes. Yes.
And he just letting her go and like you say, cool as a fan, because it's like, you know what, you're showing people. This is, I think, will be the narrative in his head. You're showing people exactly why this is
about
going
to get put
on.
the fuck out. Yes.
Has he came out and said anything
He
about
he
this?
doesn't have to say anything. That's his house.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, as far as
As far as what I don't know, he
yeah.
didn't say anything.
From what I heard, she been in the house for a year after the mother passed. She's been staying there, and now he's, and she was trying to make it seem like, I'm still grieving and he putting me out, but he bought the house for the mother. So, and then for you to behave the way you did and thought you was calling him out and people you thought you was showing people how he was, you actually showed people how you were.
Yeah,
you were
that
showing
she
everybody
did.
more about
She embarrassed
yourself
herself.
Yeah,
than about him.
like that was ridiculous. You walking around, she like the angry black woman. You chasing this. Look at me, look at him, look at him. No, look at you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who acts like that? And then you had a year to,
Whole year.
Yes.
get
Actually,
what
she
you
had longer
needed.
than that because when the mother was sick and the grandmother was sick, when you stepped
You
into
should've
that
been
house and you was
prepared.
living rent free. No, let me take it back further than that. How long he been playing in the NBA? Years, right? So he been taking care of her. He been taking care of the whole family for years. And come on now, you can't tell me that he wasn't. You should have been saving every dime then.
Yeah.
At least putting away $50 a month or something.
Well, I mean, she a grown ass woman, so I don't feel
And
sorry
she
for her.
developed a feeling of being
Entitlement
entitled,
complex.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
Because you have this celebrity family member that has given you the privilege of sharing their lifestyle with you. You know
And what is that? Why do people feel that sense of entitlement? Like, oh, if this person in my family get rich, they supposed to take care of everybody. Just blow all their money
Oh,
on the family.
child, my family no.
And then a lot of
Don't let my
times
Powerball
when
come
you
through.
do give them something, like some people, they do look out for the family, but they blow through it and expect more.
Because they think that you,
Yeah,
it's,
you got
it's more to
millions,
come,
so
right,
you're going to give
like,
me more. No, here, you
No.
take this, do
Yeah.
what you need to do, but this is it. I'm not about to, fund you.
I'm about to turn into a corporation and put them all to work. Okay.
Like, I'm going to put you
that'd
on.
be the smartest thing to
Yeah,
do.
but I'm not going to keep putting you
be
on.
running
then
the
you-
sweatshop in
and then
Detroit.
I'm about to say, and then you're gonna be wrong for working your family. You know what I mean?
They need
Providing generational wealth. They're not thinking about it like that. You know what I mean? As
Oh,
opposed to
no, of course not. Most people want to skip the process of getting anything anyway.
Skip
They
it
don't want
all.
to work for
I'm
it.
telling my family right now, we're going to start a corporation, and guess what? Dakota's in charge.
But yeah, you have to prepare these children now for the world. You have to get them ready. They think, they can do like in the video games. They're going to shoot somebody and they might get right back up. Like, no, that's not reality. Like, this person is gone.
I think that's what some of them.
They're
crazy.
desensitized to
Like,
it.
it's crazy to say it and think it because we know reality, but I feel like that's where some of them at in the mind. I mean, like another tragedy that had happened in the city right? The random young boy that was on Livernois on the west side shooting people.
Oh, right.
That's
right.
outside shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was such a
And
tragedy.
like killed what 3-4 people.
Yeah.
He killed the mother of what, she
mother?
had 5 or 6
Man.
children. Like, unfortunately, now they don't have a mother.
Yeah. Now let me ask y'all this. With all of this killing and stuff going on, let's talk about forgiveness for a minute. Do you consider yourself a forgiving person?
It depends on, you can forgive somebody and still just keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. Nor would I allow you to be in that same position in my life to do the same thing that you did again.
Yeah. I would consider myself a forgiving person. I'm not gonna forget, and because when you hold on to grudges, it just causes all kind of things. You know, you can't get past. You can't get past that hurt. It's unhealthy.
It's unhealthy for
And
one.
it actually, it affects your body.
And it hurts you more than it hurts the person that you have the grudge against.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that's only hurting you mentally, physically. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like, and in your future relationships, right? Because now you got this guard up, you got this wall up, just like in a spousal relationship. When you've done wrong, now you got a wall up to prevent yourself from being done like that the next time. You know what I mean? That same thing applies when you're dealing with friends or whoever. Like I say, you'll forget, but I'm not gonna allow you to. I forgive, but I won't forget and allow you to do me like that again.
Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate when somebody does do you wrong, especially if they close to you. But what were you getting at?
Oh, no, just because all of these killings and stuff like that, and then I was thinking about that the young lady that killed her mom, like she may still want to be around that favorite cousin on her mom's side, like, and the mom's sister or the mom's brother will have to forgive her, you know. So that just came to my mind.
Sometimes that's hard, you know, when somebody you love kills someone you love.
If she's not, if she don't end up getting locked up.
Yeah.
Because we really don't know the circumstances of the situation to know if it was self-defense or but at the same time it's still at least, well, I don't know if it's if they play that self-defense card, then she might get off. But I'm about to say at least it'll be involuntary manslaughter.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's give our viewers the call-in number.
The call-in number is on the screen. It is 313-723-0481 at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen if y'all want to chime in and expound on the conversation.
Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to share it on my page.
Oh, you ain't even shared the show yet.
I put the link, but when I went to try and share it.
And did we have any comments on the Facebook
Well,
post?
one person just said facts right now. I forget. I don't know what exact comment that we was talking about on there.
Facts.
A couple of people watching on YouTube too, but yeah,
Okay.
facts.
Okay.
Let me see. You want me to share it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you keep talking. Let me see the phone. Where's your Facebook at? You trying to share
Slide
it?
back over. I think something else popped up. Hold on. It's just, that went to my messages. I don't know why I did that. Going back to my page. Well, you know how to get to my page.
What you waiting on?
Oh.
I'll take your man whenever I feel like it.
Okay, we gotta talk about something. I need you rapping.
I'm a rapper. I'm
not gonna even
Kisha.
lie. Like, it's been a long time since we've been on, and this is our first live show. So
our first live show.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
I'm
I don't
really
even know how to act.
I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna even hold you up. Like,
Don't be nervous.
Don't be
It's
nervous.
the same thing y'all did last time. It's just on a little different of a platform. A little
I
bit more
know.
elaborate of a
live
platform.
platform.
But usually I can do something like, and then they can edit it out. Nah, it's like,
No, it's live now. You do it's there.
right. No.
Now it's just out there.
Now it's just out there. Ain't that something? But yes, Nigga News will be returning next week. They'll be back for your entertainment. So we want to make sure we're watching, tuning in, and support. They'll have their debut. So that's something to look forward to next Thursday at 7:15ish.
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
And then you also said that you wanted to expound on. Oh, I said I would never give this subject any attention.
What subject? What subject?
Uh-oh.
You said Kanye.
Oh, see, I
I
wasn't
knew
even
it was
gonna talk
coming.
about Kanye.
I knew it was coming.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Hell
Thank you,
no.
because I remember
Nope.
for a minute there you said you wanted to expound on that. Thank you. I think too many people have been talking about that. Y'all know everybody's opinion. You don't need mine, because he don't put no money in my pocket.
Nope.
Thank you. I appreciate
Been
it.
enough said about him.
Yeah, now go there and send it
Thank
to all
you.
of them people in their inbox like that.
Okay.
But I shared it on your page. Oh,
Try to keep it on track.
I got my own pen.
How do I hit everybody? Oh, I gotta hit. Okay. Boom, boom. All right. I'm sending it.
So in the meantime, while you sending that,
in
Right.
between time.
because you know dead air.
Okay, let me ask
sin
you
on the
this.
radio.
Oh yeah, my bad.
So we were,
Sorry. Look, we doing all this other stuff we should have did already.
Right. So getting back to the forgiveness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So has somebody ever crossed you, and then you hear that they passed away? Do you just feel like good, or do you just feel like it don't have an effect on you?
I don't know if that situation. I'm trying to think if it's ever happened. You know, it was. You know, I've had something close to that happen, but it wasn't good. You know, I had somebody accused me of something, and then apparently committed suicide because of this thing that they.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
like, you know, you sleeping, you mess with my girl. It's like, nigga, no, I didn't. It's like 2 days later, this motherfucker like rest in peace, and it's like, what happened? It's like T-Bone killed himself. He thought somebody was fucking this girl. Like, yo. So yeah, I didn't. Yeah, experience something. Yeah,
That's
it
a
happened
lot.
just like that, right?
Oh wow.
To even pack that in.
I kind of condensed it, but that's what happened. Like, you know what I
He
mean?
had
Like,
to have some sort of mental.
well, the thing about it is,
situation
this is you know, dare I say it, this when you know the type of person that you're dealing with, you got to know the type of person that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And don't attach yourself too heavily to, you know, people that you know you shouldn't attach yourself to, and then end up feeling some kind of way when you you find certain stuff out. You know what I mean? And again, I was innocent in the situation. I mean, it's just the fact that, you know, I'm popular, Facebook engagements and shit, people comment and liking on my stuff. So, you know, and it's been, I've had that a lot. I've had dudes, this one dude, my homegirl from high school, I ain't gonna say my homegirl now because we ain't Facebook friends no more, but I knew her from high school. Like, you know, everybody followed me, and she engaged on my page a lot. So I guess it was one night she was asleep and her husband got her phone and got the inbox of me all kind of freaky, come over shit. And we don't even talk like that. So that was a red flag. So come to find out, that's what happened. It was him, you know, on her phone, you know, being insecure, trying to figure out something that wasn't even going on.
That's crazy. I had an ex. That must be something guys do. I had an ex do that to me. Go get my phone.
I didn't know dudes
went
went
in
through
my
girls'
inbox and inbox.
I wouldn't want to go through a woman's phone. Like, I know
Inbox
that I'm going to
people.
see something from some, even if it's not something that you entertain.
Right.
If I see a message, and I'm a dude, I'm being real, right? Seeing a message from a dude even flirting with you, I'm thinking, why do this nigga even have your number if you my girl and shit? Like, I don't even want to see that much. And like, why would I don't want to go through your phone.
If it's in my inbox, I'll delete it and block it. Like, no, I'm not gonna allow anybody to disrespect my marriage.
See?
But okay, so your husband goes through your phone and then inboxes other guys, baiting them into a conversation. And then when they bite or say something, then they come and blaming you. Like, well, he said this. Well, that's because you said this. Like, what the heck? You know?
Most action he'll get on my phone is, oh my gosh, y'all talk like that in your group chat. You got that right. Now get out of it. Exactly. Group
Mind
chat.
your business.
Right.
Mind your business.
The woman's group chat will hurt every man's feelings.
Yeah, but that's what happened when guys go through girls' phones. You can misconstrue a conversation. I might say something that I'm kicking it with my girl that, you know,
Again,
and
yeah,
then
so
you
I
go
don't
into it,
wanna-
it's like, come on.
And that's part of the reason why I don't want my girl going through my phone. It ain't that I can't be trusted, or it's something in there that I don't want you to see. It's it may be something in there that you misconstrue.
And I can
And
vent.
blow out of
and
proportion.
It's not everything that I say to my friends or to my family shouldn't be you know, your business. Me and my girl tell you want
Right.
to know so bad what we're saying. Like, no,
Why?
it's none of your business. Why?
That's giving me controlling vibes. Giving me very insecure, controlling, manipulative
obsessive.
vibes, obsessive, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, don't. That's you ain't my person if you got to go through that kind of extent of security to check on me. So you don't trust me.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's how a lot of stuff gets started. And then half the time, they go through each other's phone, go through the argument or whatever, and then y'all back together anyway. If it's not gonna be a deal breaker, then what's the point?
Right. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Okay, so breaking up with somebody, what would make you take that person back? And have y'all ever been back to a relationship, knowing good and well y'all done broke up and you shouldn't?
I would
go back
say
to
it would depend on the terms and conditions of the breakup. Like, what did we break up about? Like, you just said some smart mouth shit in the heat of the moment where I didn't want to hear that shit no more, and I just said, you know what, I'm done with your ass. Or was you out there, you know what I'm saying, twerking on the headlights at the red lights?
Right. I guess it just depends, like you said, on the circumstances, you know, of what happened to the breakup to where you can say, okay, yeah, this is worth me going back. It's I've gone back before and then it still went bad, so it's just kind of like, what's the point of that?
Sometimes an X is exactly that, an example of what you don't want.
What you don't want. And then if they, if you do give somebody another chance and then they still exhibit them same red flags in the beginning, it's like, can't do it. Not saying that everybody deserves a second chance, and sometimes it's just a learning lesson, and then you learn from it and you grow from it. Like, this is what I know moving forward that I don't want, or what I won't do in my next relationship.
That's the way I look at all of my relationships. I can honestly say that I've never ended a relationship on bad terms, simply because I look at it as a learning experience, and to be done with that person, I don't ever have to go back to them.
You learn and you grow. You figure out, okay, what went wrong, and now let me move forward and do what I need to do. And then in the next relationship, okay, I'm going to either do this better or I won't do this, or, And a lot of people just not ready for a relationship when they think they are. They're just for the sake of being in a relationship.
Let's see, we got Dexter in the building in the comments. Who else tuning in and where you tuned in from? Chime in, let us know what that you're watching.
100 years.
Them yo peoples over there checking in from Dexter.
Dexter girl. You know it. The DLA. What you know about that?
But we got another one there.
7 Mile.
Yeah. Well, you're not alone. Your brother, Mr. Detroit from the Detroit Stand Up podcast every Friday. Him and Tiffany, they rep Dexter very hard, so you got some Dexterites on the platform for you.
Oh, it's gonna be a competition now.
Oh shit, yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be.
It's gonna be a definitely competition because everything is a competition to that guy. Man. Y'all will meet him. That's my dog. But yeah, and then chime in, call in. The number is 313-723-0481 if y'all want to comment. For the people that just tuned in that didn't hear the call in line or see it pop up right there on the bottom right hand corner of your screen, go ahead and call us up if you feel the need to.
But yeah, so forgiving people, and then, well, okay, what if they didn't die?
Oh my goodness.
What if they're not dead? As far as, some people can forgive and then rekindle a friendship, and then some people can forgive and just say, you know what, I forgive you, but I'm not your enemy, but we can no longer be friends or associates, because some people think once we, stop speaking, like we beefing or something.
Right?
Yeah, and that's not the case. Exactly. We not beefing. It's just that you.
I don't fuck with you.
Yes, exactly.
That's it. So, people always think, oh, they probably talking about me or they want to start something. It's like, not even thinking about you. Just don't fuck with you no more. But we can still, when we see each other,
that place that you had in my life either doesn't exist or is occupied by somebody else.
That's been closed.
You know what I'm saying? That goes with all relationships, friendship, whether it's a sexual relationship or whatever. Sometimes me and I had a female friend. I don't know. It was almost like we was in a relationship, but then for real, it's like we broke up. So our friendship just didn't last. I think we just kind of
Grew apart,
outgrew
maybe.
each other,
Yeah,
you know. So,
yeah.
and those things happen, you know. If I see her, it's love. You know, we're not beefing, but we just can't.
You
we're not in
don't
that
have
place.
enough mutual things in common as far as lifestyle or personality, right? You grown apart, and it's like it's forcing something that doesn't fit to be around or to hang, right? We don't.
And it begins to feel weird.
It feels weird, right? Because why am I here? Like, this is not where I want to be, or this is not where you want to be. This is not what I want to be doing. It's not what you want to be doing. Like, we're just, we agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that bitch. That was my girl, but it didn't work out. But nah, yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, sometimes you do have to learn to forgive. And some people don't forgive. They don't forgive easily. You know, they hold on to grudges. They want to stay mad at somebody.
Yeah.
They want to
Yeah.
Some
hold
people
on
ain't
to that to
happy
give them a
unless they
reason.
mad at some shit.
Yeah, you know, they like to have that anger with that person on them, so they always have a reason to
Yeah.
be mad when they see them. Like, I still ain't, got over this or got over that, and that's unfortunate. So, but forgiveness, if you don't do it, it eats at you. It can affect you physically.
Yes, it can.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
why I said
can.
it's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? It's mentally and physically and
It definitely
spiritually, if
hurts
you
your
will.
body.
Yes, like you said, you're giving that person space, but now they're occupying space with inside your body. So you don't want to do that.
In a negative way, right? And we know how we know how vibrations work, right? Negative vibrations. When you think certain negative things, you speak certain negative things and
put it
feel
out.
them.
You'll
We have the
attract it.
power to will these things into existence, or
That's right.
even like to the point you can create cancer inside yourself.
So I keep my
from
crystals.
just stressing out, you know what I'm saying, about
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, just eliminate that person or
Yeah,
that
think
situation.
positive. Try and vibrate higher. Meditate. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Wake up. Get you some daily mantras to say and affirmations to try and start your day with some positivity so that, you can try and attract light into your life and attract goodness to you, because what you put out is what the universe will send back to you. So you got to, switch that up. Some people stay in a negative state of mind all the time. And it's like you have to focus on trying to get out of that, and then you have to get out and do things to get out of that,
Right.
so, and it's all about putting in that work. A lot of people, you're making a lot of noise, sir.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people a lot of people don't want to put in that work, so
Yeah.
you got-
Then you know how they say it's a vibe. It's a vibe between you and that other person. If the vibe ain't right, then distance yourself from that person. You know what I'm saying? Vibes are very real.
and sometimes sometimes you see the red flags, and then it's just like, well, no, I'm gonna let that slide. But then after so much time, now it's becoming irritant. Now you resent this person for the red flags that you let slide.
buddy, like, 'cause it's like in any relationship, right? Like, we'll be fixated or we're attracted to what we like or what we want in a person, right? But really what's going to determine how long the relationship lasts is how long we can deal with the things that we don't like
That we don't like.
in the
Can
person.
they
It don't
adapt?
matter how little the things is, right? You can be in a relationship with somebody and it's like, okay, in the beginning it's like his feet stink, but he cute. And then 3 months later, it's like, this nigga feet been staking for 3 months and shit. Like, now it's like, you
Yeah.
can't deal with that shit no more. So it's just like, no matter how cute he is and shit or whatever, it's like things that you like about the guy is out the
Right.
door. This nigga breath stinking, he's snoring, his feet. So, you can't overlook the red
stank.
flags.
Yeah.
You can't. And when you do, then it ends up being detrimental in the end, because and you have to look back and say, okay, I knew, but I kept going.
Yeah.
And you just got to take accountability for your actions too, and sometimes it's hard to have those conversations with people, but you have to, I guess, toughen up or have them. It makes people uncomfortable when you have to talk about like breaking up or changing ways or doing certain things. People don't want to tell that person because they're going to get mad, or I just ain't going to say
Right.
nothing. No, you got to speak up
Right.
about how you feel and what you'll accept.
Yes, because and most of all being honest, because it lets it lets you know and the next person know what their next move should be.
And when
Give them
somebody
that.
tell you how they feel,
Mm-hmm.
take heed to it. Like if they keep telling you, hey, you keep doing this, you know, some people don't listen because they think, oh, they ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, listen when somebody tell you they don't like something or something bothering them, or you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm telling you this bothering me, I'm telling you, you know, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna stand on that shit.
Exactly.
And then I'm out. And then I'm always able to say, I told you. You know, you ain't listen. And then at the last minute, now it's like, oh, I can change. It's too late because I done gave you 20 chances. Now you want one more. It's too late.
Like, no, it don't work like that.
Yeah. Love them and leave them fast.
I know.
Remember you?
Yeah, you date for sport.
Shut up.
Taking
Well,
it, you taking it. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a romantic right there. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Love them and leave them. I'm telling you.
I just be trying to teach them something. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you be-
saying?
You-
I think that's my purpose in life.
it must be a driving training lesson because you know driver's training lasts for what 6 weeks.
Not driver's training.
It's
You know
6
what I'm
weeks.
saying?
6 weeks. Shout out to
Teach 'em
Mr.
a
Terrell that
little
used to
something.
teach driver's training over at Mumford. He must have taught Kisha.
Teach them in
I'm
the way they
telling you.
should go. You know,
Driver's training.
I wanna, you know, I wanna
like
teach them
that.
something. Let them
She
learn a
date for
little
sport. She date for sport and taking it to
Hey.
the Olympics. Okay.
something. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on out there. You about an 8. You can make it now. You know what I'm saying?
This how she set them free. Go.
Just go.
Like an
No.
old Chinese ancient
Like she
man.
releasing a
Go.
dove into the air and shit.
Go.
Hey,
You
I
got
be
it.
so proud. Like, all my little grasshoppers out there. So proud of you.
At night, she set them free
Set 'em
into the
free.
crickets.
Yes. No.
Y'all silly.
Well, no, that's her. No. But we had a good show tonight. Is that our hour?
Well, you still got a few minutes left. Shout out to Al Green. What's
Aw,
gonna say?
shit.
Love to set up, man. Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate that as well. I can't see the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know
Maybe
why
our
that's going-
viewers was just as
I'm
nervous
thinking
as
my
we are
phone.
about calling in, but maybe next
Next
time.
week y'all
Maybe
want to
next
call in.
time.
This is our first show.
Yeah.
Doing it live, so I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you can tell. Just a little tad bit.
Y'all get used to it.
Yeah, we get
Y'all
used
get
to it.
definitely get used to it.
Camera in my
Yeah.
face,
And then
mic
you
in
know,
my
and
face.
then going back to watch it, right? And then absorbing, seeing yourself and getting used to
Yeah.
everything and be a whole nother experience for you. Because doing this live is one thing, but then going back and watching it is like people are like, man, it's like I'm watching myself on TV. So like
Yeah.
it'd be another experience for you. And an opportunity for you to sharpen up, critique yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then see what you want to do better. You say, I want to sit this way in my hair. I need to do that in my lighting
Yes.
and all of that type of stuff. So it's like live
Give
TV
me some
experience.
feedback, guys.
When I was growing up, I used to just always believe I was gonna be the next Oprah. I did.
The next Black Oprah.
Yep. Because I used to always on my own talk show like Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones. I used to look at all that stuff growing up,
Well, now look at
and
you.
I used to be like, oh, I want my own talk show.
And now you got it.
Yeah.
Now you
Ain't
got
that
it.
something, see? It
I
was
used to believe
ordained.
that because my name, it just sounds famous when you say it, And I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna be famous because of my name, because it just
Oh,
sounds
okay.
famous.
I always thought that too. That's the reason
Speak
why
it
I
into
never
existence.
called myself anything, even back when I was making beats and producing. Like my name was always my name. I always
Yeah.
thought Mark DeAndre sound like it should be in lights.
Sounds like
Yes.
a cologne.
Yes.
Or
Mark.
clothing line or something, right?
You
It do sound like a
that Mark
cologne.
DeAndre?
Silly as hell.
That Mark DeAndre.
What would that Mark DeAndre smell like? Would it be
What would
woodsy?
it
Would
Don't
it be
give me no
powdery?
ideas now.
Right. Would it smell like a hot mist?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you imagine us coming in here next Thursday?
He
And he
some
got
cologne.
vials. He's selling. They $10. They $10.
What would be your smell, your scent?
With the 7 Mile logo radio on it.
You know what's crazy? Because I got some, I got hand sanitizers like that. So don't give me no ideas. So all I
Yeah.
gotta
Your
do is
cologne will smell
put some
like hand
fragrance in it, and now it's it's cologne.
Have
But,
people in here like,
Yes, you know what? I'm gonna come up with my own brand fragrance hand sanitizer.
Mark DeAndre. I like it.
Y'all crazy. Don't give me no ideas.
You
I
can
got
give me a
enough
little
of 'em.
credit. You can put thought by Kisha. No.
yeah, make sure you get your credit.
Give me my credit, please.
Beat them to the
Yeah.
copyright.
Run me my money.
See, now I got to change the name. Now, can't copyright my name. I'm still using the shit. It's my name.
See, ain't that something?
So yeah, man, this is a good show though. The first time y'all here doing it live. You know what I'm saying? Just
Thank you.
kicking it. Let's say this love is super dope.
Let us know some things you want to talk
y'all are
about.
doing great.
Yes.
Thank you. Let us know something y'all want to hear us talk about on the show. If you want to come on the show inbox me or KC Von Huschenberg.
Von Husenberg.
Or
I'm glad
Mark.
she did because I wouldn't have been. I would have been like,
Right, I forget.
Von Steuben. Like, that's my old
Man.
school.
Yeah, that's Gerald Levert's ex-wife.
Yep. I am his widow.
And then any business owners that want to come in and, you know, saying you want to sponsor the show and advertise or whatnot, you know, get with these sisters or myself, and I will put you together the package that you need.
That's
for the
right. That's right.
advertisement.
Yeah, next week we'll have guests on.
Yes, we'll have our guests, and then we'll have nigga news,
Yes.
and we'll be back for you. And thank you guys for your support. We appreciate it. We're coming up on a year in end of January, February, something
yeah.
like that. Doing this, so
Kickin and Kisha and Casey will turn 1.
yeah, having that momentum, and you guys are the ones that keep us doing it. So we really appreciate your
Yeah.
support.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Well, before we go, let me leave you with this. When we were kids, we had an idea of what being an adult was. We thought it was freedom to do whatever we wanted. In all actuality, it was work or career, birth of children, marriage, birthdays, buying a home, renting that apartment, family gatherings, car repairs, friends, or whatever else pops up in between. However, what we didn't know is life will speed up and we will get so caught up in it that we forget about ourselves. So remember to take time out for yourself. Reset. Go get that massage, read that book, take walks, treat your mind, body, and soul to something other than material things. Treat you to loving you, treat you to better health, treat you to a mental vacation. Most of all, stop letting life get in the way of living because you only get one time to live this life. I just want to leave y'all with that. I want to thank all of our viewers and listeners. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Keisha, thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you, Jay. I know you out there listening. We appreciate you. We miss you, and we'll see you next week. And to everybody else, y'all have a good night.
Good night. Mwah.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.